Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's talk about failure to help. Have you ever failed to help anybody? You know, this is one way that we can make our society better, make our community better, make our family and friend circles better, is to help more. Set an example. Create some good karma. Help without any kind of expectation in return. Forget this bullshit that you guys always put. Oh, well, I helped you so much, why don't you help me back? Forget all that shit. Forget about that. That's weakness. An incredibly strong person is able to help others and doesn't give a fuck if you're strong enough to help back. I didn't help you for a payoff in the future. I just help you because I'm strong. This is easy for me. What's hard for you is easy for me, so why don't I give you a little bit of help? Yeah, I feel like you have a duty to do that. When you don't, when you walk away, when you choose not to help, it can be a curse. Now, there is a time, say for example, in parenting, or in certain types of mentoring, in certain types of psychological meetings where maybe when you're seeing your shrink, if you go to a therapist, if you have taken certain types of martial arts and you have a sensei that's taking you through higher levels of study, then there is an aspect of not helping as instruction, because you want the student to have realizations on their own and to go through some of the pitfalls that everyone goes through. But I think you get what I mean. What I'm talking about, even if it's just the simple stuff, failure to help can be you not wanting to give someone a ride because you're too wrapped up in a Netflix show, you're just feeling too lazy. You don't really have anything else going on. You got plenty of gas in the tank, it's not that far. Well, let them call someone else. You have all kinds of reasons why. You can start off with the simple stuff. You know, I'm not feeling like it, I'm busy, make up an excuse. A lot of people end up saying, well, what has that motherfucker ever done for me? Imagine, maybe I'm just living in a dream world, but imagine if we all helped each other willingly, without that hesitation. That it was a knee-jerk reaction, just an automatic response to help. Like when you hold a door open for somebody, or do you not do that? I do that. I'll hold a door open for anybody. I don't need to be the first one through. I enjoy holding doors open, and I don't expect anybody to hold a door open for me. If you walk in and don't hold the door open for me, I'm not going to go punch you in the back of the head. I know people that get real mad like that. But I don't need you to do it for me. That's on you. And I don't let other people's nastiness or selfishness, narcissism, infect my niceness, my willingness to help. Now, I wasn't always so willing to help. I used to be a pretty selfish person. I've failed to help a lot of times. Failure to help is a curse that we put upon ourselves. We do this to ourselves. Failure to help brings bad karma, but it will haunt you. I was living in Hollywood in the mid-90s. I was living in this building called Rock and Roll Hell, right off of Orchid Avenue, around the corner from the Mann's Chinese Theater, where they have the footprints and the handprints of Michael Jackson and all those famous people. Literally right around the corner. The building's kind of infamous, full of hookers and drug addicts and lots of failed rock stars. I have a whole other video talking about this scenario, so I'm not going to detail it again, but long story short with it, and if you want to know the details, go follow that, watch that video. one of these times of my life that had a great effect on me. But a buddy of mine, who we were all hanging out with, this guy Eric, he got shot that day that we were hanging out in the building. I was standing at the top of the ramp that goes down into the underground parking garage. He got shot near the entrance by another tenant. They got into an argument. I stood there and watched Eric with gunshot wounds in him. I saw him get shot. He crawled up on his belly, up that ramp, slowly, leaving a long streak of blood behind him. He got all the way to me. I stood there and watched him. I didn't know what the argument was about. He was in an argument with some other guy. I didn't know what it was about. I'm from the streets. I've been involved in this kind of shit many times. It's not my first rodeo. I've seen lots and lots and lots of gunshots. I've seen lots of people hit the ground. I've seen lots of blood. And this wasn't a clear-cut case, and Eric wasn't my tight homeboy. He was just somebody I knew, and I didn't know if that was really deserved or not. It was hard to assess the situation, and I just stood there. Eric finally got to me, right about to me, right to my fucking feet, looking up at me. Took his last breath and died. I took off. I left him. I don't know if he was fully dead. I didn't check his fucking pulse or anything. I'm not a doctor. I left him. I walked away. Literally. Turned my head and walked off. Went up inside the building as the cops came flying up the block. My mind was in selfishness, narcissism, looking out for my own thing. I don't want to get caught up in this. I'm not trying to be involved in this. This don't have nothing to do with me. Maybe you deserve that shit. I don't know. All I know is I'm not going to be standing here on top of this dead body when them cops come flying up this fucking block. So I left my friend. I failed to help him. But I'll never forget that, of what that experience was like. Yeah, the what ifs could, maybe I could have saved his life. I don't know. But I didn't even try. It would have been one thing if I had tried. Run to him. What do you know, like you see in the movies, and you run to him and you hold him, and as he's dying, I could be like, no, that would have been better than nothing. When we fail to help others, we really are cursing ourselves. It's bad karma. And it's not just simply that what goes around comes around. People think of karma just so simply, not in a spiritual way, not a cosmic way. Karma is cosmic. It's not just simply, you go give me a ride one day and then I got you the next time you need a ride. We think that's karma. No. This karma isn't just in favor with your friends. You're not just building favor with your friends. You're building favor with God, with the universe. Stop cursing yourself and start helping others. This is why I started this channel. I had somebody send me a rather amusing email recently. Fan of the channel. He might be watching the show, and thanks for support, brother. And he had given me, compliments, saying he liked my videos, but also kind of a friendly warning, I guess I should say. And had warned me not to become a sellout. And he compared me to some other popular YouTube channels that I guess he kind of felt were similar to me. Now, I was flattered at the comparison because who he compared me to are all millionaires. Like big time millionaires. This channel is not monetized. I don't know if any of you realize that. I have not that many subscribers. And my videos are getting more popular recently, but even still, they don't really get a lot of views. I watch YouTube a lot, just like you guys. And I see some people that have channels with 100,000 subscribers and videos that have 500,000 views. And it'll be the most bullshit ass stupid video you ever seen in your life. No value to it. Not even funny, not even interesting, nothing to it. You're just like, what the fuck is this? I'm not playing that game. I just do this to try to give back. I'm trying to figure out ways where I can help people. I'm doing life coaching. That's been going really well. If anybody needs life coaching, I'm apparently really fucking good at it. I just finished writing a book. It goes along with my coaching practice, a book about how to be stronger, mindset training. So far the title is The Art of Survival. I'm trying to figure out how to help out, to not walk away anymore. Maybe there's ways in your life that you could also join me in this personal growth journey of becoming better people, stronger men, more helpful. This is how we build society, is this way. If me and you do it, and 2 other motherfuckers do it, you know the game. Next thing you know, we're setting examples. We create a much better place. It's food for thought. Thanks for watching.